welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video shout out goes to Christy Weaver. Christy, I had to give you this shout out because I was laughing inside when you were asking me why I haven't done any kind of demonstrations on any of those little Marc Jacob palettes, and it is because I had a feeling he was going to put together a palette that was not just one of the little guys. And I was right, he did. He released a 20 pan, 20? 25, I can't remember, I forgot already, 20, I was right the first time. A 20 pan palette, eyeshadow, 20 pan eyeshadow palette, 20 pan eyeshadow palette, I don't know. Yeah, that. I'm still not feeling well. Oh my gosh. So I know I saw like, you know, bits and pieces popping up on YouTube. I heard people talking about how amazing it was. I never watched any tutorials. I wanted to leave it alone because I thought, you know, he's probably just sneaking in those, I think they were 5 or 6 pan palettes, and eventually he's just gonna come out with one big one. So I was being patient instead of collecting all of the like little guys, and sure enough, here she is, and she is a beauty. Oh my goodness. So I worked with this one today, and I also hope that Fred is much better and that you guys are both well. I've been thinking about you both, so I'm sending you guys lots of love, healing energy, positive vibes, lots of hugs and kisses all the way from Lansing. So to you guys. So obviously this video is on this palette. It is called the Eye-Conic, like eye and then conic. It is the 770, the wild one, and there are 5 different finishes in here. Guys, this palette is outstanding. Like, you don't understand. I have never used a Marc Jacobs eyeshadow before. I hadn't actually watched anybody use one before. The second I put my finger in the first shade, I don't even know how to explain the level of creaminess, how buttery, how just smooth, silky. Like, I just want you all to be able to feel this. If you guys have not felt these shadows, I don't know, I'm assuming the other smaller ones are the exact same formulation. Everybody needs to feel what a Marc Jacobs eyeshadow feels like. It's going to blow your minds. This is now in my like top 3. There's Natasha Denona, there's Marc Jacobs, and there's Viseart, and those are like my top 3 brands. This has blown me out of the water. I had no idea that the quality was this amazing. Like, no idea. The pigmentation is outstanding. The way they blend themselves, it is unbelievable. But the pigment, it's like, it's so intense, but it's so easy to blend out and work with, and it's just like this dream when you're working with it. It is incredible. This is one of my new favorite palettes. It's not replacing, like, it's getting added to my favorite palette collection. Like, it is right there with Natasha Denona. I am just, the pans are obviously way smaller than Natasha Denona. You get 20 times 0.80 grams or 20 eyeshadows at 0.028 ounces. So they are a lot smaller. I didn't mean to go look up the price point because I ordered this actually a while ago, and Sephora majorly delayed my delivery. This was supposed to come last week and it didn't, so I'm gonna go look up the price point and I will be right back. Yeah, I thought this one was really pricey. This is $99, so essentially $100. It says that it's a $140 value, and this is a limited edition palette. So, oh, but it is fantastic. Like, I just, Oh my gosh, is there anything else in here? Yeah, plush eyeshadows in a luxurious finish. Like it is plush. It is like plush, like just sleeping, walking on a cloud. That's exactly what it is. And it's luxury. It is luxury in an eyeshadow, just like Natasha Denona is luxury in an eyeshadow. I'm just trying to see if this has... Yeah, I'm not like overly fond of the zebra. To me, that almost detracts from it. Like, I don't love the packaging. It doesn't fold over. It does have a huge mirror, which is awesome. Like, you can see your whole face. You can see your like neck and a little bit of your chest. So the mirror size is amazing. But I don't like that it doesn't fold over, and I'm not a huge fan of the zebra. I mean, that's again preferential. I just wish that for such a luxurious palette, they wouldn't have gone with like animal print, as I'm like matchy, and I didn't even realize that this is an animal print. So that's the only thing, is that I wish that they would have stuck to something a little bit more luxurious for something that's such a high price point. It's not terrible that it doesn't fold over. It's still compact enough, but I would have preferred something that does fold over. But mainly, I just wish that this looked more luxurious when you're spending $100. So you have, let me see. I'm going to read through what it does in case I missed anything that you really need to know, and I'll be right back. Oh, this says that it is an extension of the popular Eye-Conic collection. This holiday palette features new updated eyeshadow formulas with advanced pigments that allow true color payoff and long-lasting performance. There's 18 completely new shades. Wow, and 4 fashion finishes like sequin and lame. Oh. See, I didn't actually read the description. I just saw all of the colors and I was like, I love every single shadow. I've been waiting for a big palette. So I didn't even realize that. Now I almost want to go buy one of the smaller ones knowing how great this is. But this is saying that this is an updated eyeshadow formula. So, and maybe this has to be even better than those smaller ones. Guys, I'm telling you, this blew me out of the water. Like, I wasn't expecting this to be so outstanding. The moment my finger touched it, I literally was like, what am I touching right now? Is this for real? What? All right, so there you have it. 18 new shades and a new formula, and it's a holiday limited edition eyeshadow palette at $100 essentially, valued at $140. So it's expensive. You get 20 shadows, but it is like la creme de la creme de la creme. Like, if you guys are looking to indulge, you're not going to be disappointed. And just getting 5 different finishes, and the mattes are just, like, I worked with, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many shadows there were? 5? 3, yeah, I worked with 5 shadows, and they were all amazing. And I swatched out all of them, and they were incredible. So, I don't know. Like I said, aside from the fact that I wish this looked more luxurious, it's like so sturdy though. I will be traveling with this baby for sure. So if you guys want to see swatches, if you want to see how to get this eye look, if you want to see everything in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, so here is the Marc Jacobs Eye-Conic Multi-Finish 20 Eyeshadow Palette. I cannot wait to get into this baby. I have so many new releases coming up. It is crazy, and I think some of them are going to be delivered while I am gone, which is like breaking my heart. But today is Tuesday the 19th, I believe, because I'm not sure the order Yes, Tuesday the 19th, in which the videos are going to be going up. So I am still sick, but every day I'm getting a little bit better. So I should be good by the weekend for sure. And so this baby has provocative pops and tantalizing textures. Plush performance, go wild, 4 fashion finishes, velvet, satin, silk, and lame. So I cannot wait to get into this. I don't think I've ever actually tried any Marc Jacobs eyeshadows before. So this is going to be the first one, and it says 770, the wild one. Okay. I'm going to kill Sephora if anything's broken in here, because again, all they did was like throw it into one of their boxes and didn't do anything with bubble wrapping or anything. Their packaging and everything is just horrible. This is what it looks like. You get to see the shades on the back, and they're actually just numbered. They don't even have... Really? Okay, let's hope that the names are on the inside, because they do... It's still so itchy, I'm sorry. The names are on the back over here. I'm going to throw away. Okay. Okay, so you push it down to get into it. Oh, it's all intact. There's no names. Look at the size of that mirror. Well, that's really sad. All of the names are on the throwaway. That's kind of dumb. Seriously? That much money for a palette, and all you have are numbers on the back for identifying shades, and then you have to keep this or take a picture of it if you want to know the shades, because I think he sells them individually. But this is beautiful. It does not fold over though. But look at that. Oh, oh my gosh. Obviously, this is yelling at me, and that one's yelling at me, and even the blue's yelling at me. Okay. Well, these finishes look amazing. I cannot wait to play. That one just looks unbelievable. But let's see what they all look like when I start swatching them out. But I mean, this shade is definitely, I mean, look at that, how it's standing out from everything else in the palette. All right, so I'm gonna get to swatching, and then I will be right back. As usual, I swatched row by row by row by row, and oh my god. If you guys can get into a Sephora and feel these shadows, these are like life-changing eyeshadows. You have no idea how unbelievably creamy and buttery these are. These are honestly some of the softest eyeshadows I have ever felt. You guys really truly need to feel these. They are just unbelievable. I get why Marc Jacobs eyeshadows are so hyped up now. Look at these swatches. And this was the one that was screaming at me in the pan, and I think I'm gonna have to go with it because that is unreal. The only two that are swatching patchy are these two, and this is what I was talking about with the Subculture palette, having that insane pigmentation that everybody is complaining about with having the fallout and the shadows being too soft and not packing enough punch. I think that these are going to completely pack enough punch, and they're going to be buildable, and I'm going to put at least one of these ones to the test so we can see. But that's what I mean with the Subculture palette. It is so hard to get these kind of colors with that kind of a punch that are fully pigmented even by swatching it. And you can see that these two didn't give a fully pigmented swatch. But oh my gosh, everything else, and these were still unbelievably soft and creamy and buttery and delicious. All right, so the first row, I guess they are by numbers, are the finishes. So this is a number 1, but it's not saying what it is because then this is a number 5. So I'll just say number 1, which is the first shade, is Paper Tiger. Then we have a number 5 shade, 9 Lives. Number 9 shade is Sheepish. 13 is Early Bird. And 17 is White Elephant. That completes the first row. Second row is a number 2 Nest Egg. This is hard to read. Lion's Share. This is number 6 Lion's Share. 10 Chameleon. 14 Hen Party. And oh my god, this is so beautiful. And then number 18 Funny Bunny. I think that's 18. Yeah. And then we have 3 Golden Fleece. And I lost my spot. There we go. Golden Fleece. This starts the third row. Number 7 Catfight. Number 11 Dog and Pony. Number 15 Bullseye. Number 19 Peacocky. That completes the third row. And then the last row we have number 4 Foxy. Number 8 Free Bird. Number 12 Bearish. Number 16 Cat Call. And number 20 Crow's Nest. Now Crow's Nest does have some like a little bit of glitter. There's some shimmer. I combined shimmer and glitter and made my own word. But I don't know if that will also translate to the eyes or not. Often the shimmer, the glitter, it gets lost once it gets applied, but you can see the shimmer in there. But I mean, aside from that, I am just in love. There's so many eyeshadows I want to play with. I love that this is a cool tone and warm tone palette. It looks like this is kind of the best of collection, I want to say. And if it wasn't for this shade, I really wouldn't know what to do. I have to work with this one. This one just is like yelling at me. So I'm going to go prep and prime my eyes and then figure out what I want to do with it. And then I will be right back. Alright, starting with my Carity E31, I'm going to take this shade and start building the crease and above. And because these are so soft and buttery, you don't want to like go in hard with the brush. You just want to dab in lightly, really similarly to the Subculture palette. And I guess Natasha Denona as well. Woo! Look at that pigmentation! That is incredible. That blended out like nothing. Don't mind my untweezed eyebrows, but wow. So pigmented and just, I'm already blown away. All right, taking my Moda crease brush, I'm gonna dip into that red shade and let's see how this baby performs. And again, I'm just dabbing and coating it very lightly. I've never actually watched anybody use a Marc Jacobs palette. I've just seen like and heard the hype, I mean. So this is blowing me away. Whoa! Look at this! Wow, you guys. And they're just like blending themselves. I'm also going at this with a very light hand too. And you definitely want to build the color. You don't want to go in with a lot of product, and you don't want to go in very heavy-handed with your, pressure. Now I'm going to scale down to my Marc Jacobs The Crease brush and take a little bit of that dark chocolate and keep that mainly in the crease. I'm going to take that Moda Pro crease brush again with no extra product and just do a light little buff to make sure there are no harsh lines. Alright, I've decided that I want that glitter shade, this baby, to be my all over lid shade. I just want to go for it. I'm like obsessing over that color, and I want it to have like its full day. So I'm going to clean up the crease and do kind of a cut crease, I guess. It's a cut crease. So I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This isn't really necessary, but I really want to see what this shadow can do without having excess shadow on the lid. I just want to see it on its own. This is a Sigma Cut Crease E62. I'm just going to coat both sides and work my way from the bottom up. Now I'm just going to grab my Luxie 236. You can use any brush. And I'm going to take the first shade in the palette and just set this down. Now I actually have a nail appointment later on today, so this makeup look has to last me for hours and hours and hours. So I am going to put some Too Faced glitter glue down as a base. Just take any concealer brush that you have. Then taking my MAC 242, I'm going to go into that baby, coat her well. Milani her up. Actually, I'm just going to put a first base down, and then I'm going to Milani it up before the glitter glue dries. And oh my god, this is amazing. All the different duochrome shifts in this. Whew. This is crazy. Look at like the hot pink metallic, and then there's like green shifts, gold shifts. This shadow is just unreal. It like moves with you and just changes colors. Alright, well I'm gonna go finish up my other eye, my face, line, lashes, all of that, and then I will be back to do the lower lash line. Alright, I finished up my face, and as usual, everything I used will be listed down below, but I did want to go over a few things. I was hemming and hawing while I was doing my eye makeup on whether or not I wanted to add glitter in my crease, and I decided to. So I did use my Tarte Eye Jewels glitter liner in white gold, I believe. Yes, white gold. So I put the base on and then the glitter on over the crease, and then just a little bit of glitter over in the inner corners. But you guys have seen me do this a million times anyway, and it was just in the crease and literally a little bit of glitter over the corner. Then I used my Charlotte Tilbury Skin Gilding Highlighter Bar of Gold as my highlight today. This beautiful champagne, I'm obsessed. This is like one of my all-time favorite highlights. My lip right now is Smashbox Be Legendary in Foiled Brat, and my lashes are Kim Tai collab with Cake Face Beauty in the style Lion Hearted. I think that these are also my favorite pair of lashes out of all of my lashes, and I've put a lot to the test. So I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we're going to get going on finishing up this lower lash line. Starting with my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm going to start with this shade and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Alright, you know I'm sick when I forget to highlight my inner corners, so I'm going to quickly do that. Now taking my Lexi 111, I'm going to dip into the reddish shade and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now taking a pencil brush, I'm going to dip into the chocolate and get that as nice and tight to the lower lash line as I can. Now I'm going to take the Tarte Eye Jewels, starting with the base. Put some of that on the lower lash line. And now taking the glitter, put that over the base. Alright, this makeup look is complete. I just have to go get dressed, do my hair, and I will be right back. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys are as impressed with this palette as I am, because oh my gosh, it is just, whew. You guys need to go feel these. I'm telling you, if you have a Sephora nearby, you need to go touch these shadows. They are like game changing for eyeshadows. They are so, so good. And I really hope that you enjoyed the eye look that I came up with. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.